From where I'm talking from, I see a hand of a human being lying in between cars. And that tells you that the explosion happened just right in front of this building. We do not know exactly whether this explosion was targeting something, whether it, whoever had it was maybe headed to Parliament, which is just a few meters away from here. It's just less than 100 meters to Parliament. And earlier on, like about 10 minutes ago, we saw police trying to evacuate the Speaker of Parliament and other dignitaries. And of course, that is a procedure that in case of any attack nearby the August House, that is the first response. But the police is also coming, the fire brigade, I see they have just come. They have tried, the people around have tried to improvise and use all the fire extinguishers to ensure that they completely put out the fire that caught one of the cars. Some of the explosions, it is even feared that it could anytime explode from now. But I had someone who was complaining that police's response was quite slow in terms of putting out the fire, because when we arrived, the fire was not yet so much. It was not yet so much, but I see they have already arrived, because there is complete confusion in this whole place, complete confusion. And you see the fire brigade personnel are also trying to do their best to ensure that they can put out the fire. Also another fear, we do not know whether these cars that are all parked here, they could be having explosions. So they have cordoned off the entire place, that is police. But what shocks I see just right in front of me, I see shoes happen to have been worn by a victim that died in this explosion. And then when you go like about meters away from me, just like about 10 meters away from where I'm standing, I saw an entire skull of someone with the hair and everything all completely shattered and lying across. We do not know what was the intention, whether it was a targeted attack, whether it was a terrorist attack. The police will be telling us later on, but they are right now trying to put out the fire. I happened to see another lady who survived this explosion, and she said that she had the explosion and she was inside the bank and managed to get out. But when I looked at her skirt, it had some pieces of flesh completely resting on her clothes. Everywhere you see in this place, it's pieces and pieces of human flesh. An attack that has completely taken the country by surprise. An attack that has completely taken the country by surprise. And if you recall, some time back, there were other explosions that happened in the buses, another explosion that happened in a joint that is in Digida. And I can hear the siren of the ambulance. The ambulance has arrived almost 30 minutes after the explosion.